The last time y'all saw me, I was like bawling my eyes out. I wanted to say that I woke up in a better space, feeling so much better. I just woke up revived. My spirit was revived. I guess it's due to a lot of prayers. You guys were giving me a lot of prayers I was receiving, because wow, like it's like yesterday didn't happen. And with what happened yesterday, I feel like I don't advise people to do this, but funny enough, I do it myself. I was just bottling up a lot of what I'd been experiencing throughout the year. Like there's more, but then like those were like the biggest like things that truly impacted my year. And I just bottled it up and just kept it moving. Oh my god, there's a fly in my room, and I just closed my window. I just kept it moving. And I guess I didn't deal with what it was that I was going through, and in a result of that, I broke. Basically the glass shattered. And the reason why I picked up the camera is because I felt like it was the only way I could truly express how tired I was feeling, because I express myself through the creation of content, and just like, I don't know, picking up a camera and talking, that's how I express myself. So if I can do that when I'm happy, I should be able to do that even when I'm sad. So that's how I did it. I didn't expect the video to go as far as it did, but then I'm glad it did, because I just realized, and I feel like a lot of people found comfort in the fact that they were not alone in whatever they were going through, like whatever they're going through. Like a lot of people were sending me DMs and like basically commenting all the challenges they were facing throughout this year. Like I think we have a consensus that 2024 was a very bad year. It was a very bad year for most of us, and I feel like it just brought a lot of comfort to people that, you know what, they're not experiencing or going through what they're going through alone. And I also feel like the danger of social media is that we only come here to post hyper reels of our lives. You only see when someone buys a car, when someone gets an apartment, when someone is like, when people are thriving, they take videos and bring them to social media. So we have this misconception that people's lives are perfect and they have everything together and so on and so forth. And then like we get shocked when someone comes and says, hey, life actually isn't perfect, you know. Even though I'm a content creator, even though I go on a podcast every week and I'm smiling and I'm laughing, even though I go to these events and I'm smiling and I'm laughing, I most probably cried myself to sleep the night before, you know. And I don't think it's fair to only show one side of me and not show the other side of me. And then to all the people that were saying that, oh, you shouldn't have posted this, your enemies are rejoicing, monitoring spirits are watching. Firstly, if my enemies are rejoicing, they must just know, let me tell them now that, amen, whatever you're rejoicing for is very temporary. It's a very, very temporary, because the only person who has control over my life is God himself. Even the devil has no control over my life. He cannot dictate where my life goes. The only person who can do that is God. And I'm going through what I'm going through, and this season is happening because it was a season that God has allowed to happen, you know. Like we can't always have summer and spring. Winter and autumn needs to come, you know. So if this is my winter, God has allowed this winter, and there's a reason why he has allowed it, you know. And even though I'm tired and even though I'm exhausted and so on and so forth, like I genuinely know that God is walking with me through this journey, and the reason why he has allowed what is happening in my life now is because he already has the solution for it. He already knows how I'm gonna come back and testify. I believe that the people with the greatest anointings, with like the people who love God the most, have gone through the fires, have been tested. Like there's something about gold, something that is precious, before it becomes precious, it literally goes through the fires. So I feel like this is my season of going through the fires, and I will come back out of this season stronger, brighter, more powerful. And to all the people telling me to pray and hold on to God, I've been like, God is literally like my pillar of strength. Like I would just like, there's nothing wrong with holding on to God and being tired, y'all. Like I can hold on to him, I can pray about it, I can fast about it, but it doesn't nullify the fact that I'm exhausted. Doesn't nullify the fact that I don't like what I'm going through. No one loves their suffering, you know. Even though we know that God is with us through it, we don't love our suffering. So I just wanted to also come and say that. So if my enemies are rejoicing, just let them, like, it's temporary. It's just a season in my life, and God is gonna come back and show out and show off, you know, and I can't wait for that season when God is showing off. But as for now, I'll just persevere through it and get through the different things that are happening in my life. With regards to the certain things I've mentioned, I'm trying to find solutions already for them and stuff. And I would like to thank everyone who supports me by following me, liking my content, just sharing my stuff and just being there for me. I don't want to lie, I feel like the big part of the reason why I told you guys what I was going through is because you guys are the reason why I have survived as long as I have. Yes, there's those negative comments, and yes, they get to me, but the people who have shown me so much love and support, y'all have truly allowed me to literally take care of my family. Like, literally only source of income. I'm the only source of income at home. And even though like we are going through a hiccup now, I think we would have been in a much worse situation if it wasn't for me creating content and this line of work and everything I've done. So I'd like to thank you all for showing continuous love and support to me, and then to all the people that are praying for me, that are literally showing so much love. Y'all have me crying. Like, y'all had me crying. Like, I woke up and I cried. I was like, like, y'all had me crying the whole morning, and I just promised myself not to cry now. Like, I'm almost in tears, but I'm just like, stop crying, you know, Ina, as Kaya would say. So thank you guys so much for all the love, the prayers, the support. Like, oh my god, I don't regret. I have no regrets about posting the video I did yesterday. I have zero regrets. I think the only thing that like was negative coming from it is the people who, I don't know, are calling my mom to rub it in her face. Stop calling my mom. If you have no solution, you have nothing to give, leave that woman alone. She's gone through a lot this year. So yeah, that's the only thing that like I'm mad about. But then otherwise, I have no other regrets about posting the video. And then to all the people that pity me, don't pity me, and don't do that, because God's grace, the fact that no one knew what I was going through and automatically assumed that life was perfect for me, is just a sign of how good and gracious God has been to me, how his grace and his light shines through me, so no one can actually even imagine my suffering. So don't feel pity for me, because God has me, you know. So for all those who feel pity, don't feel pity. For all those who have tried to call me, I haven't answered because I don't have the energy to like literally go and explain and cry again. Like, guys, I had the worst headache yesterday because I was just crying, so I don't have the energy to cry. But to those of you who've sent me messages, I've responded to your messages, and thank you so much for the love that you guys have shown me, and the support that you guys have shown me. And then to all the people out there who are like literally mean to me on social media, yes, your comments did get to me. I think it was just because I don't know why they did, honestly. I feel like it's the work of the enemy and they got to me. But otherwise, carry on being mean. I don't know what it's gonna get you in life, you know, because I just realized that the world has so much love, and you, the one bitter person who's trying to bring someone else down, you contribute nothing positive to this world. So I don't think you deserve an ounce of my energy. And this is what I just came to come and say. If you got to this part of the video, that's crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, much love. Mwah.